We're so excited for our next guest. He is a very talented baker, as you can see, who shares his passion for creating beautiful and delicious treats by teaching workshops at Hallmark's creative studio for digital design and photography, also known as Union Hill Studios. And he's here today joining us in our kitchen to show us how to make the ultimate gingerbread house. We are all so excited. Please welcome to our home, Bernard Shondell.
Thank you.
Welcome, Bernard.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're very talented, my goodness.
You.
As you can see, we're all very excited to have you here. This is like, we're like kids in Candyland, literally.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Christmas time.
It is Christmas time. Today you're going to show us how to build and decorate a gingerbread house.
Yes.
And to actually decorate the gingerbread house, you need the structure first. So it all begins with the architecture. And you have some tips about rolling out the dough and actually cutting the shapes. Tell us about it.
Yes. So I always start with chilled dough. Make sure your dough is very chilled. Then I roll out the panels directly on sheets of parchment paper. Then I cut the panels on the parchment. Another trick is I pop that cookie sheet into the freezer for 2 or 3 minutes just to set that dough, and it keeps it from spreading when you bake it.
Okay, so we put the structure together. So you came in a little bit earlier and baked the cookies and put it together. Show us how you did this.
Yes, okay, so we have the panels all laid out there. I'm just using royal icing, which is a mixture of powdered sugar and egg whites. That's the glue that's gonna hold this together. Piping the edges there on the front of the house, and then on one of the sides. You might need to trim your sides a little bit just to make sure everything fits together. Serrated knife, I use that. Back of the house, the other side, and then a quick little edging to hold that roof on.
I mean, you make it look so easy.
So easy.
All right, so now we're gonna decorate, which is the fun part, and everybody can get involved in this. What do we do first? Where do we go?
So I always start with the roof. I think it's the most prominent part of the house, and it's a lot of fun. I use any kind of wafer. You can use flat cookies. I made my own little wafer shapes here. So what we're gonna do, and Debbie, if you can help me here by putting on some shingles, we're just gonna pipe a line all the way across.
Does it matter what color?
Does not matter. Just go whichever colors you like.
Now, for everyone at home, I just want you to all know that we are gonna put our template online for you all so you can make Bernard's gingerbread house exactly like this. So your structure is perfect, just like Bernard's.
Okay.
And well, what if we bought our gingerbread at the store? Could we do the exact same thing?
Yes, absolutely. Plus it up a little bit. Get some extra candies for it.
Plus it up. I've never heard that term. I love it. Plus it up.
Plus it up.
Hey.
I also recommend that you make your own royal icing. Again, you said we'll have the recipe online.
Yes.
Because sometimes the icing that they give you in the packets in the gingerbread pre-made houses is a little thin, and it won't hold it, and that's why you see those Pinterest fails of the house,
That's me.
falling down. So you're just shingling the house. You're just layering
Amazing.
and layering.
It looks incredible. I want to ask you, as you guys are decorating there, I want to hear about all the cool creative stuff you're doing at Union Hill Studios. And I know that Maria actually met Bernard on your visit to Hallmark Studios in Kansas City.
Yes, so I went to Kansas City to Hallmark headquarters.
Yes.
Union Hill is one of the most inspiring places I have ever been in my entire life. And I was there around a bunch of creative people, and they had this just cute little kitchen that you kind of walk by going to the different studios. And I walked past Bernard, and on like a Tuesday, he was making this massive, beautiful wedding cake.
Oh my gosh. Bernard.
It was one of the most beautiful things. So I had to, of course, I had to stop and go see him and talk to him. But it's so cool because even though he is, has a business role in the company, he's able to do so many amazing creative things because he does love to bake, and he's such a great baker.
I mean, you really are. That's
I mean, you're really, everyone at Union Hill is like a kid at heart, aren't they?
Yes. It's definitely a creative hub. We do workshops and cake explorations and things like that, so it's a lot of fun.
I mean, my goodness.
I got to point out the fact your job title is technically Business Operations Manager at Hallmark Union Hill Studios.
Wow.
And here, and you're leading workshops and baking and decorating.
I mean, you go above and beyond.
You actually are teaching other people how to do all this.
Yes. So. We have a program called My 5 Days, which allows the creative community 5 days a year to go and renew and develop creative skills, innovation, do new experiences, and we also teach workshops, so they can do a self-exploration or we can do workshops for them. And so we have a variety of workshops. I teach some cakes, cookie classes, so a lot of fun.
Oh, Bernard, how long have you been baking?
Ooh, gosh, I made my first cake when I was 6.
Oh, you were meant to do
For my
this.
first grade teacher, yes.
Speaking of being 6, some of these candies that we're decorating with are real throwbacks to our youth, aren't they?
Yes,
what are
absolutely.
the best candies to decorate with when you're decorating a gingerbread?
I love bright colors, anything a kid's gonna like. My whole point is that I want them to be able to go up and pick things off the house all through the holiday.
I love that.
So gumballs, and these are wrapped chocolate caramels. We have individual wrapped candies, little Santas, little snowmen. I love all the foil wrapped candies.
Okay, so now we have to cover, well, we're going to continue, but we have to cover up our seams, don't we?
Yes. Okay, so I was covering up seams while we were talking.
Oh, when we were talking, I didn't even
So we
notice.
have seams covered up in the front.
There they go. Okay.
Okay, we are going to add some snow to the roof. This is where you can just,
And that's where we can put our chocolate.
yeah, we're just gonna start.
That's so cool.
Oh, so is that also just royal icing?
This is royal icing, and then I'm just gonna take a little offset spatula and just cascade that down. See, that's
Been
a little.
snowing a lot.
That creates magic right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get the look of you shingled the whole thing, but you really didn't, because the snow came and covered it up. Yeah,
Just
so
a little
just-
less on that side.
Yeah, so just start.
Oh, this is so fun.
That looks so fun. I bet there's like a therapeutic effect to doing this.
Yeah.
There
It just
is.
looks so relaxing.
Oh, Bernard.
And the fact that you get to eat it all, too. Like, literally, everything there can be consumed, which is
Absolutely.
pretty, you know.
Yeah,
So
and-
if you want to line these up along
On
the
the
roof
roof
line like I
This
did
is the most
there.
fun I've ever had.
Yes, I try to make everything edible in the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I'm at Willy Wonka.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
We're gonna add the little door in the front. Okay, let's do the front porch, the walkway.
Follow
So
me.
we're
So I
just-
line the walkway with jelly beans?
Yeah, or just make it like it's paved.
Like it's paved.
Yeah,
Let me
just
see.
just.
Oh, like
just add-
cobblestones.
Yeah, cobblestones.
Just where?
Oh,
Like
my
this?
goodness.
Yes.
Jellystoned.
Jellystone
Jellystone.
pathway.
Okay, why don't you start piping some little faces on the
Okay.
gingerbread?
Oh,
that's a star, so let's give you a round
Okay.
tip.
And then we're going to add the gingerbread people and
Yes.
the trees.
Yes, and we'll add the trees. You can kind of keep
So
building.
cute.
I kind of start getting a little Dr. Seuss with things, and I start going up and up and up and adding and adding and adding. You can add more chocolates. All over.
It's never too much, Bernard.
It is
it's never too much.
Absolutely.
Got a little carried away. My face has got a little kook.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Got a little nutty, these faces, but that's okay.
They're good. They're very excited. I mean, what do you want? Look at this. You guys are making this in real time.
Yes,
this is
very
amazing.
quickly. So tree-wise, let me just pipe a little front onto the house here, onto the eaves. Maybe
is
just
so
a little
pretty.
zigzag.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And then we'll do some snow.
Have you made really ginormous ones?
I've made some bigger ones. I tend to like to go a little smaller and focus on detail a little bit. So, and then I always just stick one nice big tree right in the front.
I love that so much.
We're in the Swiss Alps or something.
So great.
that.
That is
And then
amazing.
just
gumballs.
start putting
Just
yeah,
anywhere?
Yes, absolutely.
It's incredible.
That icing really does hold anything.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
amazing.
And I love the candies that you put on too, that you just stick it anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
like darts.
Yeah, anywhere the kids can just grab it and take it off.
Bernard, you're a genius.
You're
This is
amazing.
amazing. Debbie is locked and loaded.
I mean,
you guys keep decorating, everybody.
Here, one
We've
little
lost Debbie for the next
I mean,
couple
you've
hours.
lost
is
Debbie.
edible
it's just,
glitter.
It's such a great
Just
way.
make it snow.
Yeah, there's
edible
the
glitter.
snow.